Good morning, Vietnam. Well, I'm back again. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Sheffield United Way, or Chef United Way, the abbreviated part. I am your host to guide you on what is surely to be a very bumpy, rocky ride, probably another loss. But hey, we're gonna have a fun time today. We play Sandy Barges, Burnley, JJ Watts, Burnley, Vincent Company with a hat's Burnley. I hope he has a hat on today. Yeah. So, without further ado, I will bring in our guest host, all the way from California or Mexico or wherever he is on location, Mr. Schneider. Good morning, Mr. Schneider.
Good morning, Mr. Jarvis. And it has been a while since I've done one of these. Going all the way back to last season, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't
Have
know
I
if
done
I've
one
had
this
you on
season?
this. I don't know if I've had you on this year. I don't think we've done one in tandem. Maybe did we
Oh,
do the first one against Crystal Palace?
we might have. I can't even
I
remember
don't
now.
remember.
And
Um,
my head is still kind of swimming with all of the drinks I consumed on vacation this week. I was in Mexico for pretty much the whole week, and I'm a little exhausted. It's 6:30 a.m. here in California, but I don't know. My body is all sorts of messed up, but happy to be here. Got the Ward's shirt on. I think it's a 1997, 1998 away shirt, and hopefully we can see a win today. I know in your intro you said probably another loss, but who knows? These are actually worse than us,
yeah,
Burnley, this
yeah, it's
season
true.
so far. If we're going by the table, but also based on their form last 5 games, they have not done very well at all this season. So maybe we can get our second win of the season, our first away win. That would be amazing. And I see already a couple of Hecky out posts in chat row, so maybe that will quell some of the Hecky out. I think this is going to be an important match as far as Hecky's future at Sheffield United. I think if we cannot get a win here at Turf Moor, then it is likely that Hecky will not have a job come Monday morning.
Yeah. You're probably right. I will, as I forgot, and I always forget, good morning to chat row. I've already got your comments rolling in there. I do like Scott's scoreline 2-0 with a red card for Jimmy, Johnny, Billy, Bobby Fleck. Why? I will pose this question to you, Mr. Schneider. Why do you feel like Hecky is under so much pressure, but Vincent Company and his baseball cap is not? We both
Because
knew that both of these teams are going to suck ass this year, and neither one of these teams are going to stay up. Why the so much Hecky out? The Vincent Company is the greatest manager in the history of the world, and he does no wrong.
for one reason and one reason alone, Hecky didn't score a lot of goals in his career. He scored some, but he didn't do it for Man City, and Vincent Company did. And Vincent Company is a legend at arguably, yeah. Look, it's in the chat.
Yeah.
Born on Really Official, like, nailed it. That's really what it's about. If Hecky had a similar legacy to Vincent Company, I'm sure there would not be as many. There probably still would be calls for Hecky's head, but yeah, just by virtue of Vincent Company's legacy, that's why there's not as many calls for him to go out. And I also think that Burnley believe, at least their supporters believe, that if/when they do go down at the end of this season, that he is going to be the one to take them back up. And I mean, I mean, that might be true, but at the same time, regardless of who goes up in the championship this year, the championship next year is going to be much different than how we left it last season.
Yeah, that's true. I guess okay, so when they inevitably can Hecky, okay, the rumor mill's flying with countless numbers and names that'll quote unquote save us. So I read somewhere where Frank Lampard was linked to us. I know it's
No,
not. It won't happen because you can't manage his. He's like Wayne Rooney. You can't manage his way out of a paper bag. But okay, so just to say, if a player of Frank Lampard's ability comes in, and we saw he's terrible, but his legacy is probably not, or probably as good, if not better, than Vincent Company in his baseball cap. Why would, if we were to bring him in, why wouldn't we give him the same amount of time? But
because
this team is going to be terrible anyway. We'll probably score 2 goals if we were to appoint him, and we'd sack him by the end of the season. It really doesn't.
I mean,
It doesn't make any sense.
company's manager track record is pretty short.
Yeah,
But Lampard doesn't have the actual like manager track record.
yeah,
You know,
that's true.
that's the difference.
Yeah, he
So
yeah, I guess I don't get it. And another question on the managerial situation: if you can Heckenbottom, is this a linchpin to the end of the season to take us into the second division, or is this a do you hire a permanent manager that you're going to let him run out the rest of the season? Obviously, 90% of the players that are on this team will not be there next year due to contract obligations, which I don't think we're going to sign much of them. Do you let him start to plan how we go into next year, or is this one thing where you promise him, we're going to let you take us down, and then we don't win a game the rest of the season, and they're like, oh, well, we got to get rid of you because you're terrible.
well, here's how I see it. The Chrissy Wilder rumors swirling as ever. Scott, yeah, I mean that's my opinion. I think Wilder comes back, and I think he probably takes us down, and hopefully, gives us hope for next season. I as far as my thoughts on Chris Wilder, obviously he made me believe again. I've said this multiple times. When he comes in 2017, fall of 2016, he makes us all believe again, and I I think he's. Oh, we're already getting into karaoke here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long one today.
I think I don't know if he's the right option, Wilder. I think his track record after he left United was not great, really. I mean, what he managed 3 clubs or 2 clubs in 2 years or 2.5 years. And he did not do well for himself at all. So I don't know if it was just magic at United, and maybe he can reclaim some of that magic if or when Hecky is sacked. But I think Dublin Blade has a good point. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not going to be super enthused with whoever we pick, because I think we all know we don't have the money to sign a quality manager at this point.
Yeah, I know.
Every dollar or every pound, I should say, that we get, it has to go back into prepping for next year, prepping for. I don't want to say the inevitability that we're going down, but for the distinct possibility that we're going down, and I don't know if we can afford 10 million on a quality manager to maybe rescue our season when we don't. I don't think we have the talent to stay up in this league.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're gonna have to pay Hecky out too, some
Right.
type of severance when you inevitably can him. Because I think
Yep.
what did he still got like 2 or 3 years left on his deal.
Yeah.
So inevitably that's you're gonna have to pay that, and then whoever's gonna take that's why um if you do bring Wilder, you get the little bit of a hometown discount. Maybe he's not gonna ask for much, or you know
Or maybe he'll ask for the moon. You never know.
well, I think he
Right?
probably. I think he's going to want to. Whoever comes in would be stupid to just take the job without negotiating, saying, "Hey, I know this is a broke ass club right now. Where do we see ourselves come summertime next year?
Yeah.
Are you going to let me spend? And I don't want a lie and any BS. You got to be upfront with me because if not, I'm not going to take the job. Because who's going to take this and just be a rudderless club? Because next year we're going to be, if they don't invest, we'll just be a rudderless club and we'll finish about 15th or 16th in the championship next year, and we'll just be closer to the bottom than the top. I mean, it's not going to be one of those where it's just going to be, oh, we're going to go back down, we're going to come right back up. I don't see that because, like I said earlier, we're going to have 85 to 90% of the club. I don't think the players return. I mean, there's going to be a few, but your
I don't
likes
think
of,
it's that high. I don't think it's that high of a number.
I think
I think it's probably more like 50% of the current players who are not signed to contracts will not come back. I think we'll probably get McBurney signed again, depending on, look, if he goes the rest of the season, absolutely smashes it, averages like a goal every 2 games the rest of the season, then he'll probably get, picked up by, maybe a bottom half Premier League side. But I do think that he'll probably re-sign with the Blades. But look, you're right. We're going to lose a good 50% of the squad at the end of the season, Chad. I have no doubt about that. And then we'll have to, if we go down, look, all of this is predicated upon us going down. And I can't believe that I'm talking about this in December because, look, half the season isn't even done yet. But, I think most of us sensible fans kind of see the writing on the wall at this point, unless there's major changes made. In all likelihood, we will be playing championship football next season. But, by the same token, we're going to have to, I agree with you, we're going to have to recycle and just kind of figure that out, figure out which players we need to bring in, which holes we're going to have to plug. And there's a lot. I mean, most notably through our midfield. When we have a fully healthy defensive back five, it's not a bad back five. I mean, when Egan's healthy, when Ahmed Hodzic is on his game, I think Ahmed Hodzic can do it in the championship. I'm obviously not convinced that he can do it at this level.
he's horrible.
I think
division
at this level, I think maybe the championship is his level. It's important to remember he's still a young kid. I think he's only 22, maybe 23. He's got a baby face, so I'm assuming that I don't have his Wikipedia up right now or anything, but I just think that he can probably do it at the championship, but maybe the Premier League is a bridge too far for him at this juncture, at this point in his career. Is Reece Norrington-Davies going to make a return at some point? All signs point to no. I mean, he seems to be our new Jack O'Connell.
Yeah.
But when we have a healthy back five, it's not a terrible championship back five. It's just that midfield that makes me super nervous. Obviously, no, you're not going to have McAtee next season unless Man City feel extremely generous, and at which point you have to wonder what kind of dirt we have on Pep if that does happen. But by the same token, like it's like that's really where there's a lot of holes. We need a solid midfield if we're gonna compete for. And again, I'm talking about this as if we're already relegated, which we're not at this point. It's not, half the season hasn't been played. And I don't think it really serves us to be talking about next season at this point. We got to talk about what's in front of us. We got 15 minutes until kickoff here. Chad, you have the lineup, the starting 11 running across the bottom here, plus the subs. You want to go over it really fast?
Is this a starting 11? Well, Well, I
It's
mean,
not a great starting 11. The good news is no what many people had been clamoring for, which was not keeping Norwood and Vinny Souza on the pitch at the same time. That's happened this week. So, but putting in Fleck, yikes! I
yeah.
don't know about starting Fleck.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so I don't know if Fleck is going to play a similar role to the one that Souza played, where he's a little bit more like in the defensive midfield there.
yeah.
But it leads me to believe that we're definitely not going to be playing a flat three in midfield.
No, I don't know what the hell we're gonna play. Honestly, if I'm completely honest, I mean, all I see out there is I would play attacking. Let them
I mean,
hammer
you
you.
have
I
to.
don't care. I don't care if we lose this thing 7-0. Who cares? We've already lost one 8-0. Who cares? As long as you go out there and just try and get something. Damn, I just don't want to sit back and defend for 98 minutes or however long this game's gonna go. Just come out of the shell. If you get battered, you get battered. I mean, hecky, regardless if he sits in too defensively or comes out and attacks and gets battered, people are going to rag on him anyway. So it doesn't matter. Just go out and get hammered. Just go for it, man. Just go for it. This is our
You
this
know,
is
I
our
mean,
only win for the next only chance to win for probably the next 4 games.
yeah, maybe we could take Brentford. Maybe. I mean, it depends.
I really
You know,
think
we
we
have the
pull
new.
the upset on Chelsea. That's
They've
the
been
game
kind
I'm
of
waiting for.
they've been kind of dog poo. So what I was going to say is, I mean, this lineup is like the perfect example of you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. I'm going to put that in quotes there. It's like uh, taking off Souza, okay, but you put in Fleck. When McAtee is right there for you, this is a game where you mentioned, Chad, we have to play more attacking. So what the heck, no pun intended, is
Yeah.
going on? You know?
Yeah, I just I don't understand. It's like Scott and Simon are saying, what the hell? I mean, all right, no Norwood and Souza, but we get Norwood and Flack. Whatever, whatever. I I guess we'll probably talk all kinds of BS about that lineup. And what if it goes out there and just absolutely balls out? And my question is, I don't think he's worth a damn. But why does Slimani not get in this side? What is he? What does
Because
he have over
you
Hecky
want
or
to talk
Hecky
about
have
Fleck
over
not
him?
being you want to talk about Fleck not being good enough? I mean, Slimani assuredly is not good enough. I mean, if
No.
we were in the championship, maybe. But it's the same with Traore. We took a gamble on a couple of international unknowns, basically, who
Hmm.
tore it up in basically tin cup divisions in foreign countries, and they haven't panned out. And that's not to say they won't pan out at some point, but in the ostensibly the best league in the world, they haven't been able to do it. So it's you go with your tried and true at this point. I mean, obviously, Hecky has known Fleck for a number of years. I don't think that he's good enough, but I mean, I think it's just taking a risk and throwing some stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
The one thing is, I just as you were mentioning that comment, I looked at our starting 11 and our bench right now. I think we only have 9 players that are going to be back out of this 18 that are here. So half of it. So you're about spot on with 50-50. You have R&D, so that means 10, but and then Brewster, he'll be gone. We'll kick him to the curb because his contract's up. 9 out of the 18. I mean, there's a lot of names like Slimani, Souza, Larucci, Hamer, Archer, Thomas, they're all going to be gone. I wouldn't anybody I brought in this year, McAtee, Traore, I'd dump all of them off, and I'd give us plenty of room to start over for next year. It was just an interesting take while you were talking. I was counting. I was like, how many of these actually are these of this team are do I envision being here? And not it's about half of the squad, which is wow.
Yep.
That yeah, I think it's something that it'll be 11 because Egan's out. Yeah, Basham, they'll give him another 3 years on broken leg or whatever. But yeah, your thoughts, chat row score predictions in there before the game. You got 9 minutes, so if they're not in
You
there
want to go over the Burnley side?
yeah, I was gonna click on the old Sander Berg, J.J. Watt, Vincent Company, his baseball hat lineup. Are the first lineup? Would you say that we probably? I don't know. They are better than us, and you really question how they are that bad. But I guess they've had a bad run of games and a harder run of fixtures. Even side, even matchup. You think here, Mister Snyder?
Yeah, I think that it's even money at this point. Really, that's why I predicted a draw. To be honest with you, I think it'll be actually pretty. I think both sides are equally as poor as the other.
Yeah.
So I mean that's why I'm taking a 1-1 draw. That's kind of where I stand.
I am right now looking up the odds for this game. Burnley are big favorites in this game at minus 130. A draw is plus 260, and United to win is plus 350.
Wow.
Whoa, boy.
Wow.
Yeah. So odds heavily in Burnley's favor, despite being dead last in the league, which is a little bit crazy. But there is one man who's probably going to bang home about 5 or 6 goals today. Sandy Barge. Apparently, he's been doing well in a Burnley uniform, despite beginning of the season kind of really sucking. But I guess fortunes have turned, and the Burnley faithful have kind of taken a liking to Mr. Sandy Barge.
Well, he's doing well in a side that are 20th right now.
Yeah, it's
so
true. Yeah, it's really not saying much.
I mean, that's like akin to like what McGoldrick was doing a few seasons ago.
Yeah, they did show
he was good in a side that was just such crap.
Yeah.
So
yeah. As a couple of score lines are coming in, or score predictions coming in, Scott 2-0. I think he is hinting to my score line. A lot of that similar score line going in. Dublin is looking for where's Jimmy Johnny. He's probably somewhere. There he is. He's in the crowd at Burnley at Turf Moor. Just saw his face. I don't even know what he looks like. I'm just guessing.
I'm sure he'll jump in at halftime. And
I'm surprised he hasn't jumped on already. Talk Sport 2 on the radio. I don't have it on my phone, but I think we are being broadcast live. I have the stream up now. It looks really, 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 really cold over there. A lot of games, especially the second round of the FA Cup, has started this weekend. Alfreton Town and Walsall was off. My beloved Southend United, their game at Roots Hall was called off. A bunch of games lower down the leagues are also called off, which I think they got some snow up in the Northeast yesterday. But yeah, I think it is definitely big quake season over there, as they say on Tufty Club. It is a big quake game. It looks like, God, the people in Burnley, they just look frozen.
They look miserable too.
Yeah, they do. It looks terrible.
Wow. I mean, with the football on the pitch, I kind of understand. I'm empathetic. Not too empathetic, but a little bit.
Your thoughts on this is a question that just popped in my head. Seeing Adam Davies come down the tunnel at Turf Moor, what are your thoughts of those warm ups? That like broken, shattered look with the red, blue, and yellow and Your thoughts on the warm up suits,
Are,
or at least the one
are,
Adam Davies had on. I don't know if you saw it yet.
no, I haven't seen it.
Um,
Um,
the warm up
it
jackets
looks
they
like-
have on, they kind of look like the starter jackets over here, don't they? Like the popular
yeah,
one.
a little bit. Yeah, actually quite like some of our gear this season. You know, I that warm up jacket, I would actually quite like that a lot.
Yeah, I hope they put that as a
It's
discounted rate.
it's interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely kind of get that on the wish list for the holidays, which are coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah, I forgot
We're
to
we're, in
put.
the, we're like in the festive season
We are.
almost.
I forgot to put the Christmas tree up in the back and celebrate the holidays. I will for
Yeah,
the next watch along. Um,
my Hanukkah bush isn't up yet, so
uh, as man, that's quite the tight quarters there at Turf Moor. I mean, it's elbow to elbow in that tunnel there. It looked awful tight as the two sides come out. The booze raining from the United players. Lots of middle fingers. They're throwing trash, saying they're trash. Somebody just threw a trash can on the pitch saying, this is a live look at Sheffield United, and it's a trash can. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. The crowd comes together. The Banfield Construction Group stand looks where it's housing all the Burnley faithful. All these Sheffield United faithful are in the little. They're in the. Oh yeah, that's where they're at. They're outside the ground. They're not allowed in. This is a weird ground because I feel like it's not encapsulated like how Bramall Lane is on four sides. They have the open corners where you can
Yeah,
tell they just built the stands: one stand, two stand, three stand, four. Not like Bramall Lane where it's all because it's that has that weird corner where all the sunlight's coming in.
yeah. There are a lot of these kind of older stadiums that are typically like that, where they have the light coming in. There's daylight in between the stands. I mean, at one point, Bramall Lane used to be like that.
Yeah,
I think up until like the '90s, I want to say.
yeah, yeah,
I don't think they put in those side stands until I want to say the '90s
yeah.
at some
Yeah.
point. So,
Um,
yeah, I mean, that's just how a lot of these older. I mean, that's what most most stadiums were like in England up until the last like 30 years, probably.
Very, very true. They're running through the starting lineups now, showing the Sheffield United lineup. Golly, that is a. They did in the lead up to this, in the start of the coverage, they did roll in with the last time we played Burnley at Turf Moor. We wore our pink shirts and lost by, I believe, a goal to nil. Yeah,
No, that
Jubilee.
was last season. We lost. What was it? 2-1.
Well, in the
in the Prem.
Premier
In the
League,
Prem.
yeah, in
Oh,
the
okay.
Prem is what I should have precipiced by saying because, oh yeah, Vincent Company's got his baseball cap on. Hell yeah. JJ Watt's got his baseball cap on. He's cheering for his Burnley FC at Turf Moor.
Is he there? Did you see him?
No. They probably got him on the TV coverage here in America because they seem to. That's the only team outside of the top 8 that they're really concerned about with is Burnley FC. So yeah, oh man, Ollie McBurney looks upset. I would punch somebody right in the face as soon as they blow the start for this game. We're doing the coin toss. And
Any final thoughts before we get going here?
2-0 loss.
2-0 loss. All right.
Your thoughts
I'm gonna
before
say
we start?
I'm sticking with a 1-1 draw, man. I'm sticking with a 1-1
I
draw.
hope so. It's either going to be a Burnley win or a really boring draw. 0-0.
So like a 0-0 draw as Mr. Adrian.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hecky Bottom looks like he's been drinking heavily the last couple hours. Him and Stuart McCall have been pounding the heavy liquor.
This is the first person here who has said that we're going to win. So
I hope
I like the positivity. I like the positivity.
I hope Vincent Company is.
What does that hat say?
EBE? Did that say EBE?
I
Burnley's
don't know
going to
if
get
that's
us underway
sponsored.
going right to left. As soon as I put this up, then we will start this game. Right to left, Blades kicking left to right to start this one. Don't know what the holdup is. Hello. Come on, kick the ball off. And we are underway. So, okay, it's already 2-0. They spotted Burnley 2 goals. As I said, Burnley kicking right to left, and it's Amadumi on the ball. And here comes a cross in, and it's 1-0. It is 1-0.
Oh my God.
Jay Rodriguez inside of 30 seconds.
Unbelievable.
Wow. That was quick, is what the announcer's saying.
Unbelievable.
Yo! Wow. Welcome, Mr. Schneider. You ready for an ass kicking?
We're in for one today. Oh my goodness.
Man. Wow. Yikes. Yo.
From the kickoff, first attack.
Oh my God. Taylor with a beautiful cross. Mr. Trusty, where you at, buddy? Mr. Trusty. Yo, Mr. Trusty. Yo, that was terrible defending. The ball falls to Taylor. He crosses it in, and Trusty's got at least, maybe a half a foot to a foot in front of Rodriguez, and it takes the deflection
comes off of Trusty.
Yeah, off Trusty, but 16 seconds in, and it's 1-0. Oh my God, that is. Well, we should just end this stream. This one's over. Wow.
Hey. That's not that couldn't be a record, could it?
I think
what's the fastest goal?
One is like 7 seconds or 10 seconds. I don't think it's a record, and in any stretch, but it's damn near close. I mean, it's straight from kickoff, and we obviously.
What kind of pass is that, Fleck? What kind of pass is that?
Yeah. Rodriguez. God. Oof. Wow. Yo, boy. So, if you're just now joining the show, Sheffield United is down inside of 16 seconds is what they had on the stopwatch. 16 seconds in front. Now, that's a foul. You're going to have a free kick, but in United half. Shane Long, smooth George 1 says Shane Long 7.69 seconds.
How do they even know what the milliseconds are,
I mean, I would assume at some point somebody timed it out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, United back on, they just give it to James Trafford. He's not going to have anything to do today. He's been in his chair. He's just been suntanning with his bathing suit on.
Probably what he'll do for most of the game. He'll get an easy 90 here.
Oh yeah, this will be the easiest clean sheet he'll get in his entire career. I apologize if you hear dog whimpering in the back. I just got my brother's dog just got dumped off on me, and it's whimpering in the room.
Oh, poor puppy has to watch Sheffield United.
Yeah, so I'm back now.
That's a right tackle right there.
Oh, Nora would just give the ball right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Anel goes in for a tackle. Is it going to go out for a goal kick? It will to Sheffield United. So, I don't really know what's Simon's calling animal cruelty underneath letting the dog watch United. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's. Do we even get a goal? Do we even have a shot on target today?
I was going to say, Chad, we've left you speechless here. United have literally left you speechless, which is a difficult thing to accomplish, to be honest, because I feel like more than anybody else, you always have something to say.
I mean, it's just it's one of those things where now we've seen it all. We have literally seen it all this season, and it's what game is this? Game like 13. Here comes McBurney with the ball. He lays it off to Georgie over to Anel. I mean, screw it. We're 1-0 down. You might as well go with all attack. Attack. That's it.
I mean, it's a game you have to win, not get points out of. Win. So,
yeah,
long term, no.
Dublin is right. It could be as bad as Captain Costa having his wife in the basement. So, I mean, it's not as bad as that. But it's just...
Is that a reference to something?
Captain Costa a couple of weeks ago said he had his wife he had to go do something with his wife, and everybody implied that he had her in the basement tied up.
Got it.
United are kicking the ball around the back, but nothing
We've
really
got
doing
the
here.
ball. We've got the ball.
And we almost gave it away. Trying to ping one over the top for an on-runner, Luke Thomas. Trusty's up there now. We've gone for it now. 6 minutes in, we got Trusty playing as far forward as anybody up the pitch. Baldock and Anel have a little bit of a link up.
Good run from Anel here.
Oh, is he going to get a foul? Nope, goal kick.
Yeah.
At this rate, they should just give Sandy Barge his old shirt back and have him. It could be 12 on 10. He wouldn't probably be worth a damn in this lineup either. Arsenal have scored against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Tommy Doyle's Wolverhampton Wanderers. There's only 3 games in this early window. A lot of teams play tomorrow as well. I will check on the world's second best division in the world to see how that division's going. As Burnley come down the right-hand side, dancing into the box. Jay Rodriguez is offsides. Wait, just kidding. It was deflected out by LT. LT does well to get it out for a Burnley corner. We could watch Oh, man. They have FA Cup I just had a stroke. They have Emirates FA Cup whip around. Yes, I'm locked in. Yes. Doesn't get any better than this. Screw the Prem. We're watching Gillingham. We're watching Gillingham versus Charlton. I just need something.
Oh man, Chad, I've missed these. I forgot how fun they are to do with you.
He flings one in, and Hamer turns to our goal and starts heading towards West. Instead of going...
United do get the ball cleared.
Oh, man. Hold on, close it, damn it. Archer almost got to that one. But it took a bad hop to Trafford and almost caught Trafford out.
Sander Berge just handled the ball, and of course nothing's called.
Of course not. So Burnley has the ball now. Working it down the right-hand side with Vitona. And now it's back over on the left with Taylor, the assist. He got the assist for the first goal. Backs to James Trafford. Sander Burge on the ball now, burging through. He don't even know half the players on this team. But yeah, now Burnley have a 68% chance of winning. Now it's at a walking pace. Burnley have literally stopped the ball. The ball is not rolling. Now it is. They're going back and forth to the goalkeeper.
Yeah. I mean, he's way off of his line.
Oh yeah. If we were to win the ball, we could consider we get a weird shot from about 55 yards out. Maybe have a chance.
This is company ball now. They're playing the possession game, and
yeah,
they're just gonna with one goal, they're just gonna kill clock. Ball over the top here.
Show.
They get on it.
Come on, defended well. Oh man, he had to go. Rodriguez had another shot, and it was over the bar. Jay Rodriguez. God, we are terrible. We are terrible.
Well,
absolutely terrible.
Oh, I'm keenly aware of this fact, Chad. I mean, this is like the one game you have circled on the calendar, and you're like, maybe we can get an away win here. And we've started it off by conceding within the first 16 seconds and really offering nothing going forward. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, Fleck needs to come off, I think.
Whoa! Who was that to?
Norwood. Was that Norwood who just passed to nobody?
I think that was Hamer. That passed the ball. The camera angle at Burnley is real weird. I feel like we're really far away.
I feel like we're like almost right on top of the pitch. Not quite like Luton, where you're literally on top of the pitch.
No. I feel bad.
Maybe I just have it blown up on my screen.
That's why I have it, and it's probably because I have it minimized, so I can hear a little bit of the commentary. He got right around, but Anel didn't follow him. Hamer, you got to feel so bad for Archer and McBurney because they're passengers.
Fleck just went down. That looked painful.
Yay.
Burnley are in the box. United clear out.
Like, McBurney's like, I'm not going to touch the ball unless we have a goal kick. I mean, honestly. Man, how fun does it look to play in League One? Oxford United just scored. Shane's got 5-1 to us. How in the hell does he see that happening? I mean, of course we did. What was the...
We're just lulling them right now, Chad, into a false sense of security, and then we'll turn on the Jets.
Saying, hey guys, we really don't actually suck. What was the score last year? 5-3.
Brown Hills. Brown Hill was a mile offside. Thank you. Or was that Rodriguez? I think
it was Rodriguez.
Can you pronounce that name for me again?
Rodriguez. Rodriguez. It's not Rodriguez. It's Rodriguez. He got stamped on. That should have been a yellow. That should have been a yellow card. I mean, he went.
Oh, are they checking? They're not checking. No, are they?
So. Okay. No, they're saying on the commentary they're not doing it. Norwood, Hamer, McBurney heads it. Norwood, Hamer. Oh, Hamer hammers it. Wow.
Oh,
that was a good shot.
We've had a shot.
It bounced up. Perfectly to him, and he hammered it.
But let me tell you something. I mean, why? I don't understand why you take that shot when Archer's making the run. You play a cheeky little ball, Hamer through to Archer, and I mean that's a golden opportunity, one that Archer has not had all season.
Yeah,
we've not been able to find a through ball to Archer in a good position really all season. That's where he's at his best.
The one thing I was going to say too is why when I feel like we get in such an advanced position, we freak out because we don't have enough of them, and we just rip a shot, just blindly rip a shot. Like if we would have held that with a little bit of composure, as you said, Archer was making a run. We might have been able to get the ball through to him, or not. It might have been cut out, but whatever. I mean, obviously, Hamer has a rip. Every time he sees an open goal, he's going to have a rip. But, I mean, you think you got to do better there, man, because we got to take every chance we can get.
Yep. Trusty on the ball right now. Gets it over to Robinson.
Truth day.
He goes long looking for Thomas, and Thomas is able to get on it. That was good reception by Thomas.
I think they moved JLT into the center.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Everybody
Yep.
was clamoring for Trusty, and Trusty's been probably about as crap as everybody else on the team. He really hasn't changed it.
I feel like this is the most possession we've had all season.
Yeah, but because you think Burnley at some point is just going to sit back and just, all right, come on. You ain't going to do anything. They're not scared of us. You could tell that. They're not scared of us. They're okay with letting us have possession because when we've had all the possession, we haven't got it higher than the midfield. Here we go. Hamer, Archer, Hamer, Archer, Hamer.
He escaped from three. That was brilliant.
And Hamer just hammers it away. God, that was I'm starting to believe that Gus Hamer is terrible. I mean, he's definitely not a Premier League player. Archer, Thomas, Hamer.
That was pretty nice from Thomas right there.
It wasn't bad. Over to Gorgeous George over here on the right-hand side. Gonna slow dance. Nope, that was a bad ball from Baldock. Just basically gave it right to Burnley, and they coming in. Midfield, working the midfield. Brownhill and Burge. Barge is on the ball. Barge. Sandy gives it off. Vitinho on the ball. Now he gets it back. Jimmy Johnny Fleck put the ball out, though. And barely have a throw in our half. I mean,
I think we all wish this. I mean, what can a few $1 billion do for your club?
Yeah, no kidding.
The fact that we've heard nothing about the sale for like maybe 6 or 7 months now, really since like I think the last interview that this channel did with Prince Abdullah, I mean, the fact that we haven't heard anything leads me to believe that, there's nobody out there besides absolute charlatans who want to buy us,
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for us. We'd be out of business quicker than hell. Surely to God, somebody wants to buy us. Surely. At some point, someone's going to come along.
I don't think anyone wants to buy us, and stop calling me Shirley.
Whoa! They had the ball in there, and we were able to clear it out, though.
Yeah, but that was a dangerous cross right there.
Hamer on the ball now. You gotta get rid of it at some point.
Yeah, he had 3 guys surrounding him.
Yeah.
I think that's like really, he has the ability to get out of trouble, not like Njaye did, but he has some skill against poorer teams to get out of trouble, Hamer.
Yeah. I mean, it's
true.
But
look where we're playing him, though. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
He needs to get up higher. Like,
he's not a defender. He's more of an attacking player. I just don't. To me, I just don't get it. I think we're playing him much like we played Sandy Barge out of position for so long. Yeah. And once he got forward, he got better. He became a lot better. Anel
gets beat.
Well, he didn't let him get by him. He deflected.
He got beat initially there.
Yeah, he was able to pull back a little bit. But God, this game is so boring.
If we hadn't conceded 16 seconds in, I would say we're not doing terribly, but
yeah, exactly. If we did not what a save. Oh man.
What are you watching?
I am watching the FA Cup whip around, which is cool. And you're telling me we can't do this for League One and League Two every single weekend? How can we do this for the FA Cup? I'm
sure everyone appreciates that you're watching other football. Right
I do it every time on this. I have us on the main screen, and I have another game. How about Barnsley getting expelled from the FA Cup?
Yeah, we can talk about that at half if you want, but long throw incoming right now from JLT. He's like, get this ball out of here. That was in the way. Here comes the long throw.
Yeah, why did McBurney not jump? Hammer shot, save. Good shot from Norwood.
Wow.
Woo!
Yeah.
He gave
great shot from Norwood.
He gave that one a ride. It It volleyed up, it bounced up perfect for him. Bang. If it takes a deflection, that bad boy's going in the net.
I think if the goalkeeper was screened anymore, he wouldn't have been able to save that.
Yeah. Throw in, heads away. Man, they're so much bigger than us. And I didn't feel like that was the thing last year, the theme with Burnley. They look a lot bigger than us.
Yeah.
We
I
look
mean,
like
most clubs in this division do. Oof, poor foul from Hamer there. He's going to go in the book, I think. No.
I don't think. Yeah, I
think he's
flashed one. It's clear foo. It's a clear foe. Are they going?
No, he's not going in the book.
Calm down.
Card would have come out already.
But okay, that's one.
But he went flying in there. Yeah,
it's 1-for-1 because they should have been sent, or they should have a yellow card as well. But it's almost like for like, really. That's 2 fouls that both should have been booked, but they're really not. So refs letting them play, and Burnley have the ball.
This will be the most championship-like match you'll see in the Prem this season. I think
Sandy just won that ball. Down the right-hand side come Burnley. JLT. Whoa, a little nifty, shifty move there by JLT. What a great little move. Hamer picks the ball up. George fouls it off. That's going back to a Burnley head. It's just like we're third best to the damn ball. Burnley, and then us.
The most frustrating thing for me is that we're not able to get it out of our half on the ground. I mean, that's been my biggest frustration with us all season. We just have no confidence in being able to get the ball out of our own half, like on the floor, without having to play the hoof and pray game, which is what we've done at this level every single time as Robinson or Ahmed Hadzic commits a foul.
Scott can't wait to get spanked by Luton on Boxing Day. Dog update. The dog has given up on the game and started to sniff everything in the room. So he said to me, piss on them. They're done. I can't watch this. I'm going to sniff. So that's where we are. Baldock hamstring. Bogle getting warmed up. Baldock getting warmed up.
Yikes.
Why? Why are we the only team in the 20 teams that are in this league? Why are we the only team that has massive injuries? Baldock's probably gone for 6 months now. Oh, you can see
Brighton Hove Albion have a lot of injury issues, and so do Palace, I think.
Yeah, Palace do. Somebody else does too. That's near the.
I mean, Wolves also have a lot of injury issues.
Yeah.
So it's not just us, but I would say that it's been consistent with us.
Yeah.
I'll just say this: at least we're not Wednesday. You want to talk about clown car FC?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if the Prince said half the stuff that Chanceria said publicly?
Oh yeah,
could you imagine?
100%. Oh yeah, he'd be. I mean, they'd have his ass in a ringer. Update: dog is in scene on Watchalong.
People would fly to LA and find out where he lives and have pitchforks outside of his home. I'd probably be there too.
Wednesday are winning at the moment. That's a shocker. Who's going to finish with more wins, United or Wednesday? Who are going to finish with more wins?
By virtue of a 46-game season rather than a 38-game season, I'm going to say Wednesday. But
it might honestly be closer than the experts think.
Yeah.
So Bogle.
So I guess I shouldn't have talked trash there.
Baldock's off. Bogle is on. Those of you keeping score. Baldock 2 off. Bogle 20 on. Goodbye, George. I'm sorry. Goodbye, George. Welcoming Jaden Bogle Now you
So
got
how
to
many,
hammer down the throttle and go attacking because he can't defend to save his life.
how many weeks do you think he's out for? Do you think it's just precautionary?
I'll say a month. I'll say we'll see him on the first game against Man City, or the first game after the end of the year, or the first of the year, right?
I believe no. I think don't we play them before the first of the year?
Yeah, you
I
might be
can't
right.
remember.
I don't think we. Yeah, on like the 30th or something like that. United getting the game back rolling here as we go on about 25 minutes. I mean, McBurney West lumped that ball up there, and McBurney just didn't even jump. Do you think he's not invested in it either? Because he's like, this is never going to work. We do this every single game, and nothing changes.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, this is so upsetting. I want to cry.
We've got the ball.
We
Man,
enjoyed
I mean,
so much success last year.
Does anything like more encapsulate being a United fan than, like what we've experienced like the last few seasons? It's just like absolute elation to utter dismay, in successive seasons. It's just, that's what it is, This is what we signed up for, Chad, when we started supporting this club. So
that's true. That's very true.
Hard foul on McBurney there by Jordan.
Scott makes a good point here. Baldock might be gone anyway. Prince wants to get money for him before his contract's up, because he's one of the players that are out of contract.
Yeah, he did mention, that's something that he likes to do.
Yeah.
Get some valuation for him. I'm sure, Olympiacos would be happy to have him,
Yeah, some Grecian side. We have a free kick.
Go ahead, Chad.
Fleck to Norwood to handball, but don't worry, it's cleared out anyway. And Hecky's urgency trying to get to Luke Thomas, but there's Johnny the Great. There's Johan the Great. Welcome, Johanny.
How you enjoying the atmosphere, Johnny?
Congratulations.
He probably can't hear me. He's probably not got his headphones in.
Yeah, right. He's probably sat on the cop with the other Claret supporters, but at least he's there. We have one on location.
Not one of our own. But...
No. The opposing side, yes, but Burnley have the ball back now.
Johnny, maybe we'll bring you on our podcast for the reverse fixture.
Yeah. I got to get him on.
I mean, he's obviously our biggest opposing fan, basically.
Yeah, for sure. 16 to score past your shite defense.
Yeah, but you've only scored one.
Yeah.
I mean, Newcastle already had 4 at this point, right?
Norwood gave a half-hearted attempt at getting that ball. Did you see? It's just, I wonder, since our confidence is shot to bits, you don't have the players wanting to run onto the ball. They don't want to go full speed into anything. If I'm Archer, why the hell do I mean, oh boy, he's in on goal
ball.
Here.
Decent ball.
That's 2-0. That's 2-0 to the Burnley side. That's Larson with the goal.
Oh, where is my rum?
Where did my
I bought some rum when I was in Mexico. And
from me, you gotta get there, you got to reach there. And I'm gonna bring my baby. We suck. Oh, where did this team go? We suck so bad. He's on sides too.
He's on side. Yep. Bogle's keeping him on the far side there.
Our great defender, Jaden Bogle.
Wes has to make that save also.
Luke Thomas is just a passenger there. Trusty just half-heartedly running. Thomas, he should be Mitch Glasser. That's what they're saying on the TV broadcast. So this one's over. So it looks like Wilder's going to happen then, huh?
Wow. Yeah, I'm speechless. In the back of my head, I was thinking, the first goal was just kind of like a
and it's
brain
like
fart.
we're not even a half hour. Well, we're a half hour into the game now, but like, dude, I mean,
I think some of those 5-0, predictions might have actually been right.
This is pathetic. Well,
Yep.
They go above us. Dude, we're not probably gonna reach 10 points.
Somebody in our chat just asked, can you sack a manager at halftime? Not the YouTube chat, our chat, Chad.
Oh, yeah, right. I mean, think of all the people that spent their money. I know Johnny from Shoreview had his vehicle break down on the way to Burnley, but
go on, Trusty.
Hit it,
go on.
Hit it, Archer. Go.
Oh my God.
Miles wide. If you were kicking field goals, that would have been good.
That only counts in Gaelic football, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. Gillingham just scored against Charlton in the FA Cup. Surely that game's more interesting than this one. Oh, where did me team go? What if Hecky just doesn't come on in the second half? He's just like, F it, I'm out. Peace. He gets in, fires up the coach, drives the entire coach back to Sheffield, just leaves the team there. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Here come Burnley again.
Oh, your second half karaoke songs, put them in the chat, and me and Noah will sing them in the second half. Because surely we're not going to have anything to talk about football wise.
We'll put on nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, look at the confidence of James Trafford playing about 25 yards out from his goal. He just gave it away. Why didn't somebody hang back now? Bogle won it, lost it again.
Had it, lost it.
Yep. Had it again, lost it again.
Does anybody know that reference? I doubt anybody across the pond knows the had it, lost it reference. Do you know that reference, Chad?
Yes, I do, but I don't know. It's blanking me right now. I've heard it numerous amounts of times. Yeah, had it, lost it.
Put if you know that reference, put it in the chat. I will be and if you're not American, I will say I'll add that.
Yeah. Burnley have the ball again after we try to head it up towards Archer. That didn't work. Question is, do we see the corner flag post today?
Oof. Poor challenge by Flex. He's going to go into the book.
Set on 34 minutes.
I like how you still take the opportunity to write down everything, Chad.
Yeah, I do. Every day.
Yeah.
Both teams, lineup, goals, substitutions, cards.
Do you have like a binder, or do you just throw that away at the end of the match?
I've got them all. I think for every one that I've done. Yeah, I've got a stack of them here and a stack of them here. What game do you want to know? Let's go back to 2/11/23 of this year. Sheffield United played Swansea City. We won that bad boy 3-0. Yeah. Yep. Billy Sharp was in that side with Ndai. McBurney came on as a sub. Koulibaly also played in that one as well.
Wow.
Fleck also.
Here come Burnley. Sanderberger actually heads the ball. Wow.
He did. I just did see that. I mean, John's right, and I mean this side would struggle in the championship as well. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
I'm inclined.
We'd be down there with our rivals.
I don't think that far down. I think we'd probably be like maybe 11th.
Yeah, I was 12th popped in my head. Bang average. Here comes Sandy. Oh, and he passed it out of play. Hey, there's only one Sanderberg. Vincent Company in his hat. There's only one Sanderberg. Oh, okay. It's another goal. Ooh, I think that's Maidenhead. No, that's Maidstone. Maidstone just leveled it up with Barrow 1-1. Is that our ball? Vincent Company is irate. Absolutely irate.
I think it was a coming together of heads there.
He wants a high elbow.
Are they going to have a look at this? And our day could go from bad to worse here.
Yeah.
If McBurney's got this like almost sheepish grin on his face.
Yeah, I think they are looking at. They give him a yellow card. Let's see, who did he nail in the face? Is what it is. I don't know.
Probably deserved yellow. Probably a deserved yellow there. Oh, I need halftime like right now.
I mean, we could just call it halftime right now. I'll put halftime. Burnley 2-0 halftime score.
Now that because they'll probably score in the next 10 minutes again.
Oh man, what are they booing for? They're booing right now. I put the audio up and you can hear them booing. Free kick for Burnley.
They're booing McBurney. That's what they're booing.
McBurney. McRib. The McRib is back at McDonald's. McBurney does clear it away. Oh, he got upended. It's a free kick. Yeah, look at McBurney's rolling around.
If his was a yellow, that there's the receipt right there, as they say in wrestling. So that should be a yellow too.
Yes. And who is that going in? And that's O'Shea.
O'Shea, yep.
So O'Shea, where my baby?
Yeah, look at this. I mean, he wasn't even going for the ball. He was going for his ankle.
That was intent.
Yep. Oof. Yikes. Yeah, agree with you, Aldo. Not a fun one. Not a fun one to watch.
Nope. Hence why I'm watching Doncaster versus Peterborough right now.
So, I mean, what do you call this match? Do you call this the toilet cup, or what?
Somebody called this game. Who else is going in the book? Company got
Vincent Company. Yep.
El Shaitico is what they called it. El Shaitico.
I don't know if we can say that on this channel. I don't know if we can say that on this channel.
Yeah, I'll take the fine.
I like this one, the sack race.
But I don't think
it's pretty funny.
Company is
he's safe now. After this game, he's definitely safe.
Oh yeah, 100%. Maurice is El Sacico. I don't know. It's just one really bad team and a bad team. I just took really out of the title for Burnley. They're just having all the
So
ball.
my question is do you think we're going to score a goal in this game, Chad?
No. Mm-mm. Not one bit. Not one bit.
Here they come again,
Huh.
down the right-hand side.
Yay!
Ball goes into the box, and whoa, an absolute blast from on the ground from outside the box there, and it is a corner for Burnley. That was Larson right there. Larson?
Yeah, Larson. Man, it's just so disappointing. I wish we would have never got promoted. But if we would have never got promoted, we'd be broke.
Yep.
We'd be getting ready to go into the third division probably with no players, no manager. Oh. I think they wanted a penalty, but there was nothing in there. Come on, Wes, blow it out. Quit taking your time. We had some on runners. Okay, here we go. Anel. You're gonna get rid of it? Anel. And it went out off of Anel because he didn't give it to anybody. I mean,
the mind boggles. The mind, it doesn't bogle, it boggles.
Oh, they're looking for a pen here. Oh, Luke Thomas, they're going to have a penalty. They're going to give a penalty for that drag back? Are you serious? No way.
There's no way.
Thank God. Thank God. They waved it away. If they called that a penalty for a shirt tug like that, oh my God. God, how is it not halftime? This is the slowest game ever. I feel like we're in the second half already. It's not even 42 minutes. You know who we should have really cashed in on last year is Anel. We should have really cashed in on him. Because now he's terrible in this league. We could have got a decent amount for him. Right?
I'm not gonna lie, I missed everything you just said.
I said the one we could have cashed in on is Anel.
Yeah, probably. We probably could have gotten
8 to 10?
Yeah. I'm going to say somewhere in that range. You know, we definitely couldn't have gotten like 15 for him, you know. But the question is in a better side, does he succeed, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a lot to do with it too. Luke Thomas will go in the book.
Luke Thomas is going to go in the book.
What is it?
I mean, we're gonna have half of our side on yellows by the end of this half.
That's 3 on yellows. McBurney, Fleck, and Thomas. Yeah, this is I liked Luke Thomas, but he's terrible in this league. You would have thought with his little bit of Premier League experience at Leicester, he would have done us a bit of good, but clearly it's not.
You know, I mean, a lot of our signings, Chad, I don't want to. I'm not trying to like do a post-mortem already, but it's like square pegs and round holes. That's kind of what it is, you know. Whereas the Wilder squads were greater than the sum of their parts, I think we were less than the sum of our parts, you know?
This team, like last year, the cohesiveness of this team last year is what made us have so much success. This team right now, I look like I'm watching 11 individuals trying to play. There's no cohesiveness in this side at all.
I think you hit the nail right on the head there, Chad.
And it's hard to say that Ndai and Berger were the glue that held the team together, but it's looking like that. It's looking like that. And you take Egan out with
Sandy Barge on screen there.
Bolton's winning
Or-
3-0 against Harrogate Town.
I mean, are you surprised there?
No,
Bolton are
Harrogate's
having a
terrible.
good season.
Yeah, they are. They're having a really good season. How much added time you think we get in this one? Oh God, here they come again.
Black. Oh my goodness. That's a nice sliding
They got
challenge
Taylor in the
there
back
from.
post if they want him. No, that wasn't good. I mean, in the way this side is playing, Burnley look like they're 10th in the league. They don't look like they're 20th. We look
So
like
I've
we're
seen
20th.
I've seen a couple people say this already. So Sharp was the glue. I mean, let's be honest here. Like Njaye was the glue. If we're gonna pin it on one player, Njaye was the glue. But I saw somebody say that Billy Sharp was our talisman. So, do you bring him back in on low wages at the transfer window, considering he doesn't have a team right now, just as kind of a morale booster, at this point?
I mean, he doesn't score any goals. It's not like it's not. Yep, McMurray's gone. See ya.
McBurney's off.
Is it a second
And
yellow or
United,
straight red?
yep, that's a second yellow, and United are down to 10 men. Oh man, oh boy. They can't even review that, can they?
I mean, they will. They'll look at it. That's why they're holding up play. He has cost his team badly. That's what they're saying on the.
He didn't like fling his elbow in his face there.
He'll miss the Liverpool game.
Are they going to look at this?
No.
No.
I think they are. The announcers on this are saying they think it's a second yellow. I don't see it's a yellow. I mean, it's not like he loaded back and went like that. I mean, yeah, he did go up like this, but hey, it is what it is. It's only going to get worse for their yellow and black Wizards. It's now becomes a question of how many. Rodriguez in on goal, and it's cleared out for a corner. It's now a matter of how many. I'm gonna play with the dog. The dog is now laid down.
This is a nightmare. This is like a total nightmare.
Do you want to watch this game? No, you don't want to watch this game either. Me either.
The dog shaking its head.
Yeah. Now it has the scratches. Now it's itching. Now it's right here. Oh, that's 3. Oh, I thought it was going across the line there. McBurney will now have missed more games than he has played by Smooth George. Wow, that's pretty comical. It seems like it's a he went back to the immature days he had when he was at United, when he was always getting in trouble.
He's one of those guys though. If he's on the pitch, he's getting a yellow card. It's like that. That's McBurney in a nutshell.
Yeah, every time.
So for those who are not watching the game, he's elbowed 2 players in about 5 minutes time, and that's what's gotten him sent off. He had already had the caution. He went up and did ostensibly the same thing, and that's what has got him sent off. I mean, this is a good question. I think that the locker room's probably kind of a toxic place right now. You know,
Yeah.
there's been mentions that the players have had a couple of shutout meetings where the management team has been sort of shut out. Um, so, I think it's probably not the best locker room.
Yeah, I think the team has probably shipped it and said, "All right, we don't have it. We're not going to play for this manager. There's no reason for us to play for him." Type of deal. I think the players have kind of switched off at this point, which is hard to believe because last year they were all playing for Heckingbottom. Oh, we're all playing for Hecky. We're all playing for Hecky. We love Heckingbottom. It's crazy to see this team go from the highs to highs and the lows to lows in what, 8 months?
Yeah, I mean but that's what we do, though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Who in the hell would want to be a
as,
football
as I said
manager?
earlier in the stream, that's United in a nutshell,
Who
isn't
the
it?
hell would want to be a football manager? Thank God it's halftime. And it's only halftime.
Well, I am going to take this opportunity to have my usual three P's, and I will be back.
Have a good poop.
That's not one of the P's, Chad.
Welcome in, everybody. If you're just now joining us, you can see across the bottom of your screen 2-0 to Burnley. Vincent Company in his hat has his clarets in front. McBurney gets sent off in the 46th minute with a second yellow card, an elbow to Daryl O'Shea. What are you doing, dog? And so he's gone for next game against Liverpool. United haven't done anything. I think 2 shots maybe on target. 1. Really, Scott saying that they are chanting Hecky out on the stroke of halftime. I forgot to turn the timer off. That's certainly everything you need to know about the standard of Sheffield United right now. It's one of those deals, man. Like I said before halftime, it's hard to believe where we were, just 8 short months ago. Now we are seemingly going nowhere. Hey, Johnny. Easy. Welcome in. Johnny Johan is our resident Burnley supporter at Turf Moor currently, watching his Clarets beat the brakes off of Sheffield United. I mean, the way we're playing for making Burnley, they look like they're a middle of the road team in this division. But there's nothing we can do. We look like a bottom championship side right now. So I guess chat row, put who you would want in the managerial role. Who is your successor to one Paul Heckingbottom? Let's get it going. Put it in chat row. Who do you want in charge? You can even put yourself. What are you doing? Who do you want? Pep G, please. There's Portland, Oregon Blade. Neil says McBurney is a joke. Chef Paul says both clubs are guaranteed to be relegated. Evan, get out of there. Oh, I'm messing with a dog right now. So, Everybody wants Paul Heckingbottom gone. Who's the manager you want to come in? Let me know. Also, where's everyone watching from around the world? Please let it be known. This is a fair choice here. If Sousa was Hecky, yeah, that's not a good one. Nope. Who do you guys want as manager? Portland, Oregon Blade. Anyone know where Portland, Oregon Blade is coming in from? Shouldn't be awake in New Zealand. What time is it over there in Wales? Chicken tikka is washing in Wales. JC, what time is it over there in New Zealand? I'm boards in Japan. Wow. We truly do have people all over the world. Yeah. Chef Paul, you're right. Yeah, they're gonna get stuffed by whoever they play besides us. Maury says he would take Sam Allardyce. I don't want him. JC's is 4:55 in the morning. There. Put Steve York's grandma in charge. 90. Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's 3:56 in Wales. I think Daniel Jefferson's still sidelined with an injury. Billy Sharp for manager. Yeah, I agree with No Big Sam. Heck, you should have gone after West Ham game. We literally have no chance of staying up, and our new manager will get thrashed from Liverpool. Yeah, that's a tough deal. Do you keep Hecky in charge for Liverpool and let him just get hammered? Paul's in Spain. Wilder with Billy number 2. That'd be a hell of a coaching. Boy. They never clarified what the injury was. Yeah, I mean, John's right. Who would want this thankless task of a job? Yeah, I mean, you'd have to. If I came in January, I'd have to get all kinds of funds. Because half the team would probably be gone. And that's just based on me. But golly, is this team bad? Ugh. But I don't know. We shall see what is going to happen. Millwall are beating Sunderland. Burnley leading here at Turf Moor. Songs you want us to sing karaoke for in the second half. Put them in the chat, and we shall sing them. Paul, the fact that you still have hope. Paul Taylor, the fact that you still have hope. Wow. The Prince, I think, just needs to go. He just needs to go because it's his time. He needs to sell the club like he's been talking about for years now. And be done with it. Be done with it. Yeah. What do you guys want to see from the Blades in the second half? Aside from a shot on goal. Let's see. Half times in the FA Cup. Newport are beating Barnet at halftime. Oxford beating Grimsby 1-0. Posh are beating Doncaster 1-0. Port Vale and Stevenage 0-0. Sutton United and Horsham 0-0. And Wickham are trailing to Morecambe. Dublin, you didn't electrocute yourself, did you? Putting up the Christmas lights. You have not missed anything. Blades trail 2-0. McBurney's off with a red card. That pretty much sums it up. Yeah, that's it. Oh man, this is the fact we have another half to bring you guys is the sad part. I really apologize, guys, that you have to watch this. But it is what it is. Us blades stick together. What do you guys want to? Paul says he wants goals in the second half. What changes do you want to see? What changes do you want to see the blades? Jack, if I could, I would. Yeah, Olivia, we joined the FA Cup in the third round. I feel like I am. Me and Noah have got to be the most delusional people ever when it comes to watching this. This is certainly not as fun as it was last year. Welcome back, Mr. Schneider. A lot of people voicing their frustrations, as you could imagine.
Yeah, I know a few people who are watching in the States are, readying their hard alcohol here at what is it? Like 10 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah.
I'm readying the bleach to be honest with you.
Oh man, it is not good.
No.
Luke's Blade commends us for keeping the stream going. He would have shut up shop after. Yeah, best ability is availability. Yeah. Paul's right. If Burnley go down to 9 men, we might be able to score. So that being said, and he brings up a good point. How many men would Burnley have to lose before we would score?
2. Yeah, I'd say 2.
9 and we would score?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh. Noah, is it shoes off in the car park time?
So I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with that turn of phrase.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
I don't know if that's a reference to offing oneself, but
if it's viewer friendly, Jack, put it in the chat. If it's not,
yeah,
keep that one tucked away.
That's impressive. Watched for 50 years, worst ever. Yeah. Oof. Yikes.
It's it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely a sacking performance here. If Hecky isn't out by Monday, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, if you're going to sack him, they're going to have to do it tonight because you're going to have to bring. You're going to think that Stuart McCall, Jack Lester, they'll probably walk with him as well.
Yep.
So who do you bring in because you got to go again when we play Liverpool on Wednesday. You got to put somebody in the side for, you got to have somebody give at least a few days training with the boys. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Is Wilder like in the wings? Like, has he signed a preliminary tentative contract already? I mean, that basically everyone was saying that that's in essence what's already happened.
I don't
You know?
think that he's signed it, but as Chris says here in chat, if they're going to bring him back, you don't bring him back to Brentford. You don't rush him in the door to get his ass kicked against Liverpool, because that's what's going to happen on Wednesday. We're gonna get our ass handed to us by Liverpool, and then you might give him. Well, if you sag him tonight, you could bring him in and don't put him on the touchline. Just let him train. Just run somebody out there for a caretaker manager for Thursday or Wednesday, and then go again on Saturday. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, at Chad, at this point, you take Wilder back.
No, I mean, but that's going to be the only one they bring in.
Yeah.
It's not like they're not gonna bring anybody crazy in. McAtee's coming in for Luke Thomas
and Traore and Asula.
Say McAtee for Thomas.
So, I mean, what does this say? Going for it to you?
Sure.
Yeah, we're moving. We're moving to 4 at the back here.
Did Asula come on for Archer? No. So Traore's on for Archer. And Vincent Company still has his hat on.
Okay, Phil, but who are you gonna? I mean, who are you gonna bring in to replace Wes? You know, Davies? Like, no. And Chad is frozen. So off we go. Oh,
I
guess you're not.
I'm trying to get the subs to come through. Oh man, I didn't even start the. We're a couple seconds behind the timer, but that's okay. This thing's over anyway. I'm just trying to find out. So the first sub for those keeping scored half. Here comes Larson, saved. McAtee for Thomas. Thomas 14 off, McAtee 28 on. Traore 11 on, Archer 10 off. And I just need to find out who Osula came on for. I'm guessing that's Hamer he came on for.
I mean, yeah, the rest of the match is a glorified training session at this point. I mean, we've already we've waved the white flag.
Get out of there. The dog's attacking Boots. So
apparently you got mentioned by the Bulldogs, Chad.
What? News to me, Dubin Blade. Oh, we took John Fleck off.
Well, that's the only correct decision there. So
Osula for Jimmy Johnny Billy Bobby Fleck. So
here they come again down the left-hand side.
Here is that Sandy? Woo!
That was almost 3-0 right there.
Yo.
Well,
so
Brentford are winning against Luton. Okay.
Luton Town. Oh, man. Whoever comes into this side is just going to be... Hold on a minute, Dublin Blade. Are you pulling my chain?
This is where we're at. We're checking Twitter mentions.
Hold on.
To see if Chad's favorite college team mentioned him.
No way. I'm not even getting in there. No. No way. It's probably another podcast that I listen to that is Georgia based. Burnley don't. Ahmed
Ahmed
Hodzic
Hodzic getting
cannot.
absolutely schooled there.
Yeah, cannot get anything.
I mean, he prevented the cross, which was good, I guess, but yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Burnley just holding on to the ball right now. I mean, that's how they're going to play the rest of the half. They'll probably just kill this game off.
Yeah, I
Easy
would
as we
imagine
like.
so. Yeah, I would imagine that's how it's going to be. Yeah, this isn't nothing. Oh, God's team plays this afternoon in the FA. Oh, they play tomorrow in the FA Cup.
I did see that.
Yes, they play
And it's on
Yeovil Town.
ESPN.
Yeah, of course.
Because of course.
You know,
God's team's got to be on ESPN. God's own team.
God's own team.
on,
Simon,
Napa.
I think it'll finish 45-17. But you are watching a TV show. The game will be a lot closer than it should be. Yeah. Can we just fast forward to the end of this thing? And just be like, Lee, have we had the ball for more than 15 seconds? Not counting a throw in.
We did. We had a little spell of possession in the first half, just a little.
It's
small miracles. Small miracles.
Yes, small victories. Posh are leading Doncaster 2-0. Is Bolton gonna score? It's 3-1.
Did you see that goal? That Ipswich goal, Chad?
Today?
Yeah.
I have not seen it yet.
Unbelievable. Yeah, go look on. I'm sure it's on the soccer Reddit.
I will look currently.
Benjamin Bloom has posted it on his Twitter. Unbelievable. I don't know who it was, but he drives in with like the outside of his boot basically curls one. It's got to be the goal of the season candidate in the championship. Unbelievable.
Ipswich Town.
If anybody knows who that was, just drop it in the chat because
Wesley Burns. Wes Burns is who they're saying. Let's see. Benjamin Bloom just found it. Okay, Wes Burns. Yo, that's a pretty badass goal.
Yep.
Wow, outside of the foot too. Wow.
Yep, that's what I said.
Wow, that's a beautiful goal.
Traore's surrounded by four and is still able to get it up to Asula. Decent bit of skill there from Benny Traore. Never thought I'd say that.
Right? No kidding. As the door comes open. Yeah, and
there's Naka on the ball. Trusty at the edge. United in the box.
Shoot!
Bene.
Oh, he was locked and loaded. He was going to hammer that one. He had it locked and loaded, man. He was ready to scorch that one in the back of the net.
Last second, the header comes up and it's headed away. So we got Norwood here. Bogle into the box, but nobody to receive it. And here comes the break.
Here they go. Off the races here. Here we go. Off to the races. If they get it away, Rod Buguez can't get that one. JLT had to mop it up. That's cool.
We've had an attack. We've had an attack.
Yeah, we have. We've had an attack. This is. I don't know what to say.
Yikes!
I don't know what to say. There's nothing left to say in this game, and we still got
slow to a walking pace now. I mean, look, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah, no kidding. Kaliosho tried to get it. Bogle comes away with it. Traore's running right in front of him. I don't know why he kicked that one down there. You might as well just kept it. Let him tackle you. Here they come again. Whew. We are nobody home. He crossed that one. Nobody was home.
It'll be a throw in for United.
Oof. What's he upset about?
Company? I have no clue.
What can he be upset about? You're up 2-0. You're cruising. We're down to 10 men. Brentford up 2-0.
Thanks for the out of town score update here.
Phil says Nuno Espirito Santos. Yeah, he wouldn't want to manage his dumpster fire.
Shot comes in from outside the box. It goes just to the right.
Is that their first shot in a long time? Honestly, I think it is.
Might have been. Yeah.
And it wasn't even close. Yep. Did it take a deflection? No, didn't take a deflection. You just whiffed it. Well, here goes Wesley. He boots it down there. Without McBurney, we're not going to head it.
Head tennis now.
Might as well put a nail all the way up front. He'd be the biggest thing. God, that Wickham-Morecambe game, you can barely see the players. It is so froggy there.
I was going to say, because they're filming it on a toaster oven, or
it is. Yeah, it looks like the game I watched yesterday. It was York City.
Anel just took one on the back of the head there. You know, if you're not giving him a yellow, Kalasho. Oof. Yeah, that's a hard foul. Get him sent off.
Yeah, might as well.
Not even a yellow.
Not even a sniff. Not even a sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Yeah. This is bad. Huh.
Macca's won a foul in the midfield. They also went through his back. He looks like he got hit in the head. So
yeah, he's grabbing his head too.
Yeah, that's head-on-head contact with O'Shea, who's already on a yellow. So, of course, he doesn't get sent off.
Yeah, of course. McAtee,
Norwood about to plunk one into the box here.
McAtee lopped off all his hair too.
That doesn't beat first
man.
Let
it go. Oh. Somebody's yelling, hey. Morgan's 2-0 up on Wickham. That's going to be a little bit of a cup
incoming long throw from JLT here. It's not like we have anybody tall enough to get ahead to it.
What are we going to hit? A nail?
He doesn't even get close to beating the first man. That was his worst long throw maybe ever. Maybe.
Yeah.
And we go all the way back to Wes.
Man. What's the what? Oh, offside.
Offside. Yeah.
Jesus.
Christ.
What are we doing? How would you sum up Mr. Heckingbottom's tenure? We can't all look at the negatives. Yes, it's going to cause him to get sacked, but there is some bright side. Took us to an FA Cup semifinal.
Got us promoted.
Got us promoted to the Premier League. Have a shite owner that didn't give him hardly any money. Sold his best player. Got hamstrung and sold his best players 2 weeks before. That's. I mean, it's he's he didn't do anything. He hasn't done anything with the players yet, but he's been also dealt a really bad hand, giving away his two best players. I wonder. I reckon if the prince said to him, "I'm going to sell your two best players," because we wouldn't clearly be in this spot right now if we had Berg and Ndai.
No.
We'd probably be out
I
of the
mean,
relegation zone.
maybe. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I think going down was always a possibility, even with those two players. Even with Sanderberg and Iliman and Jai.
Yeah.
But it's not like it would be one thing if like Iliman and Jai was having like massive success. Wow,
Wow, that was a great ball, and I don't know how he just
fantastic ball to Colatio, and he like just absolutely skies it.
yeah, he did. Always offsides. But I think Ndai would have gave us something. I mean, we would have also had cohesion, and we wouldn't have had to worry about these bums in midfield.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I do think it's a completely different outlook. I think maybe we get a point against Villa to start, or I'm sorry, against Palace to start the season.
Yeah,
it's a possibility. Maybe we even like get a draw at when City come to Bramall Lane. I mean, Blades Pod did an absolutely brilliant, alternative history season. If you haven't had a chance to listen to that, like definitely do. Yeah, it sounds like it could have been a lot more. It could have been a lot more rosy.
Yeah, certainly could have. Golly, 30 less than 30 minutes to go here, folks.
So Osula just got WWE tackled right there.
Yeah,
no fouls given.
Yeah. Whew. Man.
United on the ball right now, unbelievably.
Yeah, for some reason Burnley are letting us have more of the possession.
Yeah, because I think they know we're we don't have a snowball's chance in hell of scoring.
No.
And Company's like still upset. Like, isn't he on a yellow right now?
Yeah. He could get sent off.
Yeah, send him off.
Why would you get yourself sent off in a game? You're up a man, up 2-0.
And we send it out of play, and it's a Burnley throw-in.
Oh, man.
So I guess, I posed this question several times this season. Oh, man.
Oh, good last-ditch tackle back.
So, in the chat, where do we go from here? Traore trying to run on it. He's not going to make it.
Oh, where do we go from here?
Yeah, get it in the chat, because I'm
down from here.
I'm interested to know, what I mean, like outside of sacking Heckingbottom. Let's say we get a new manager in. What do we do? Like, because at the end of the day, until January 1st, the players are going to be, we can't make any moves. Not that we have the money to anyway, but do we need a formation change? Like, yeah, I mean, I besides the fact that we're down, like, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, what do we need to do? What do we need to do to make sure that we don't have a new lowest points total in the Prem record?
Whew. I can't see anything but that. I can't. I do what Scott just put in chat row. I do agree with this. We got to turn this team needs to. We need to turn it over here. We need to really turn it over. I don't care if we get rid of Egan and all these players, Norwood,
Here's
Coutinho.
I was convinced that was 3 right there.
Yeah, so
Absolutely
did I.
convinced.
Yeah, it's that was almost 3. But
Good job by West to come out there and grab that one.
I don't know where we go from here. Because we're rudderless.
Yeah. Agreed.
At least Blackburn leveled up the pigs.
It's a talent issue, to be sure. But like I said, I mean, we need to get back to that more than the sum of our parts,
Yeah. But
Willis Dula now has been given a yellow card for ostensibly the same sort of thing that McBurney got sent off for. So Sula goes in the book.
Larson for Goodmanson. So the goal scorer, Lawson. Number 34, on comes Goodmanson.
God, we got to watch another 25 plus stoppage of this. Oh,
Doncaster got one back against Peterborough. Oh no, they call it off for offsides. Yeah, Dublin. That's just a podcast that I listen to when I ask questions on.
I don't know how you have time for all of this, Chad, and holding down a full-time job.
A lot of listening.
You're a magic man. He's a magic man. And he listens to Not the Top 20.
Yeah, yeah. There's like 4 or 5. Literally, from Monday till Thursday, I listen to podcasts almost wall to wall while I'm at work. That was my highest rated podcast. Was Not the Top 20 podcast, which is a great podcast.
On your Spotify Wrapped.
I listened to about 40,000 minutes of podcasts this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot. The League 2, League 1 podcast. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. If you guys are really looking for the championship chat podcast, which is, believe it or not, is hosted by both the guys live in Sheffield, but they are Wednesday fans. They do a phenomenal job. They show absolutely no bias to Wednesday, which is really surprising. They know Wednesday are terrible and they call it like it is. Because they make mention of it. They're like, yeah, we're 2 Wednesday fans. This was a couple of episodes ago. We know we're terrible. We're not going to try and sugarcoat it for us. Oh, that's a great pod to check out too.
This is pure vodka, by the way.
Is it? Yeah. That? Hell yeah. Moonshine.
Yeah. Get the shine in, lad. Get the shine in.
Get the shine in. Peter's
Thanks, John.
Peter's feed caught out. That's probably the best thing we've heard. If our feed went out right now, we're just like, all right, well, we're just gonna end this one 2-0. And
you're at least we're being honest about it here. We could have said, oh, our feed went out. Oh, it's so unlucky. We don't have to watch this.
I never even took the halftime banner down. The banner still said Burnley United 2-0 halftime. I just took it down.
Shows how on top of it we are.
Yeah, we are dialed out. Oh no, don't call anything on that, ref. Come on, the game's over. McAtee might get recalled back in January. Wouldn't that be something?
United on the front foot. Here comes Hamer.
Yo!
Hamer slips it for Asula.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, a little bit of excitement there.
Yeah, right.
And it's a good save from JT
ball.
there.
Good ball from Hammer. He had
But
to hold up his run. Hamer missed him. You see him tell him he wants the ball, and he doesn't give him to him at first time of asking. It was second time of asking, he got the ball.
if he takes a little touch there, maybe.
That would have
Corner comes in, it's punched out, and Traore's on it. Traore puts it back into the mixer. Asula! Yeah. 2 chances for Asula in the span of like 35 seconds there. Neither one comes off for him, but he gets into the good positions. He's got to work on his finishing, lad. Just got to work on his finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was decent from Hamer. I mean, drove basically all the way down the pitch with the ball.
Yeah, almost an Ndai run.
Yeah, beat 2 men. I mean, it was pretty good. The thing is though, like, one of the most shocking statistics is that in the top leagues in Europe, we have the least amount of like ball carries. And this was a stat that I heard from Blades Pod. Like, we do not carry the ball at all.
No, we don't.
That was probably the longest run that any players had this season for United. Here come Burnley. Ball down the left-hand side, into the box, over to Berger.
Shoot!
And United clear. Asula not able to get on it. And they'll recycle and start again. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that Asula, I think there's a player there. He's got to learn to finish, you know?
Yeah, he does.
Just doesn't have that finishing ability, as Bogle almost gets beat and then he gets trod on.
And then this is where I wish we would have sent him out on loan. Loan.
Yeah, but we didn't. Remember, at the start of the season, Archer hadn't come in yet.
As soon as Archer came in, I would have sent him out on loan to get him experience.
Yeah, but he was also
still doing it in January.
Wasn't Asula was also injured? It's important to remember.
Who did we start? No, I thought he started the season. Osula
yeah, but
he
got he got injured.
Yeah.
But he got injured.
Yeah. And then Jebison, where's he at? He's selling cars now. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, Jebison's injured also. I think Jebison has glandular fever.
This whole time?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yep.
That's not good. I mean, they're chanting "We are Blades, we are Blades" right now.
I mean, we've actually had a little spell here. That's a dive. That's a dive. He ran 2 extra steps before he went down.
Oh, that's an L is going in the book. 72nd minute. The big Bosnian.
That's not a yellow.
Right at the end. Yeah, I don't think it's
not. It's not a yellow.
No, he looked like he had been shot after that.
I mean, if you're going to give Ahmed Hadzic a card there, you also have to give the player who took 2 extra steps after he'd been allegedly fouled and gone down there a yellow as well. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Is Posh going to score another one? Ooh, good save. This is really cool.
Your phone is blowing up right now, Chad.
Yeah, I know. I keep getting because Sunderland are getting their ass kicked too by Millwall.
Here comes the free.
Why don't they do this every week?
It's headed out.
Oh God! Right back into him. Oh, that's 3. Wow,
that's 3.
Oh, damn it!
And the United faithful make their way to the exits. Yep. Did he just do the Archer Selly?
I did not see whether he did it or not. I think everybody does that now. That's a very popular celebration technique. I mean, who the
Yeah,
hell
that was like
Defending him.
Robinson.
JLT.
Yeah.
Oh well, keep my baby be. We're terrible.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Oh God. What hits do you want us to sing while we still have 18 minutes of this disaster to watch? Put it in the chat.
Chad Noah, sing the hits.
Yes, singing the hits, everybody. Oh, one.
Here they come again.
Jingle
And
bells.
they're
Oh
in.
my God, he's in on goal. Jingle bells,
And
jingle
that's,
bells.
oh my
Oh,
God.
the post saved him. The post
That
saved
was
us from being
4. That
four.
was almost 4 right there.
Ah, yeah, I can't believe you missed it, man. Now, holy hell. McAtee's down.
He got taken out there, and here come Burnley again.
Oh,
And there's this
Koyosho.
4. That's 4.
Yeah, there's 4. What minute are we in? 75.
So whoever said 5-0 was correct.
Keep my baby be. This game's been over for all day. Kolyosha. My God.
Oh, might take up smoking again.
Smoking ciggies, ripping darts.
Ripping darts, bud.
Ripping
Just going
darts.
out for a rip. Out for a rip.
Out for a rip. There's still.
I don't think we've ever claimed this.
No.
Have we? I don't know what you're on about, man. Like we never thought we'd stay up.
Yeah. Who are they making subs for? Kolyosho coming off. So the goal scorer off. It's Kolyosho 30 off.
Simon, we're gifting points everywhere, man. That's our gift to the league this year. That's what we do.
Okay, so Nathan Redmond on for Kolyosho.
That's something. This 11 would lose to Nigel Atkins' League 1 11.
Oh, without a doubt. It's Redmond 15 on Kolyosho.
I don't know about that. I watched some of the games that year on Periscope. That side was really poor. Really, really poor.
Dome off. Obafemi on.
I think company now wants to put us to the sword.
I hope not.
I think they're going to try to go for Newcastle's record against us. I don't think they'll score another 4 goals in 13 minutes, but you know what? I've been proven wrong before, so.
So some house cleaning here. Rodriguez off. Chisor on. Obafemi off. And Obafemi on. Omadumi off. And Kolyosho off. Redmond on. And we still got a bunch of. That was almost 5. Yo, he just
You ever take stock of your life? You're just like, what am I doing at 8:39 on a Saturday, the day after I've gotten home from Mexico, a nice vacation? You ever thought just what am I doing right now? This is how I'm spending my Saturday morning.
Yep.
They've only managed five shots on target.
Yeah, it's pretty good of a conversion rate there. 5 shots on target, 4 of them in. They cross it in, we clear it. But
we're not even really giving play-by-play anymore. We're just like,
no. This is how it usually goes. Once they put 3 or 4 in, I just kind of dial her out, and then it figures.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're just terrible. We just gotta. What game number is this? 13 or 14?
14? I want to say 14.
14, game number 14. Good God, we still got more than. We got like 60% of the season left.
And here they come again. And is this 5? Nope.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
yes,
it is. That's Brownhill.
I love you, buddy, but I don't know if I can take much more of this.
If you're going to pull the parachute, you might as well do it now.
Yeah, I think this is I'm going to mulligan this. Maybe go back to bed for a little bit. Yeah, I know there's only 10 minutes to go, but yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for sticking with us through all of this. I'm surprised that there are as many of you watching this S show.
The funny thing is, the more we get hammered, the more viewers we have. Oh,
yeah, because people are tuning in to see, just the depression, just it's that Schadenfreude,
Yeah, I mean, they're just letting us have it on the broadcast too. They are just letting us have it.
Yep.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
Is this 6?
Surely. Oh, hit it, dude. Yeah. Scott says we've conceded 8 to Bournemouth and Burnley. Oh god. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, where do my baby be? Oh, you go away from me. Yeah.
Hecky Freude.
So it's I'm lost on that one. Oh, I thought that was Sander Berg coming back in and coming on.
He's much too small.
See.
That guy looks like he's like maybe 5'10". I don't even know who that is.
Who the hell is that coming on? Ekdal is coming on for O'Shea. O'Shea off. Ekdal. 18. 1, 2, 3. That's 5 subs for old Vincent Company and his baseball cap. Remember, like the stream, guys. Like it. I get it. We suck.
And if you're not subscribed to the Chef United Way, please do. The lads put out a lot of great content. In a dismal season, they're still putting out really, really good content. So definitely like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. They appreciate it as well. And definitely follow our podcast if you want to hear us chat some more crap. And is this 5? Is this 6? No.
Whoa, that got a little bit nervy there.
Yep.
Yikes.
I was gonna say like a gallon of bleach, like a gallon of bleach, like a gallon of Drano.
Like a gallon of Drano. Millwall scored against son of a. Damn it! He might be offsides. Let's see. Oh, where do my baby be? We have conceded 39 goals.
Why is it the same song over and over again, Chad? Is that the only tune you know?
No. It's just what I had on my head. If anybody's watching on Twitch, I guess there's a problem with Twitch. I was just alerted about. Oh, they're going to call that a handball? Surely they won't. We've conceded 39 goals, scored 11 in 14 games. I mean, that is pitiful. If Everton get a result against Manchester United today, we're bottom. Because of the goal difference. Oh, Jack. That should be a straight red Jack Long throw.
Are they going to give a pen? They're not going to give a pen for that. No way.
Against his body. Next verse is minus 17.
What was our goal difference the last time we were in the Prem when we went down?
Let's see. I will pull that up for you, Mr.
I think it was minus 30 something, I want to say. Right?
Let's see. We ended up minus 43.
Oh, okay. We'll beat that by 20. Christmas.
We scored 20 and conceded 63. We're at 39 and we've only played 14 games.
Yeah.
We're going to concede 100.
Yeah.
Easily. I mean, that year West Brom did concede 76, but they also scored 15 more goals than us. Jesus. They almost had 6. How bad does that say Wolverhampton Wanderers were on that day that we beat them? Yikes, man. That means, come on, Osula. Good hit.
Osula had another shot, so, that's something.
I mean, how bad were Brighton to give us 1 point?
But, I mean, that's the difference. We go down a man and concede 3. They go down a man and concede a lucky 1, basically.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean,
just
you can tell.
Apart. Levels
apart. You can just tell that this team, these players right now, just watching them, they don't want to play. Their body language says they've given up.
I mean, can he just blow the full-time whistle at 90?
At 90 minutes.
Are we required to play, 11 minutes of stoppage time?
And since there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's been all 10 subs. We're going to play a fair few bit at a time here. Because there's been 10 subs and 3 goals in this half? So you're looking at probably 7 or 8 minutes at a time. Hopefully not. Sutton are going to knock Horsham out of the cup. Sutton United go up 3-0. Man, some of these non-league grounds are badass looking. Ooh, oh, that's a corner. Remember when we thought Austin Trusty was going to be it? Like
Yep.
he's going to be the greatest defender ever? He's just as bad as the rest of them. Golly. Let's see what's going on in the world's best second division. Oh, Wes had to tip that one. How is it not 6?
That was almost 6. Should have been 6.
Rotherham, Birmingham 0-0. Watford beating Hull. Coventry losing at Ipswich 2-0. Borough are down to 10 and losing to Leeds 3-2. Sunderland Millwall 1-1. Plymouth Stoke 1-1. Wednesday look like they're going to get their second win 2-1 against Blackburn in the 90th minute. Southampton Cardiff. Southampton leads 2-0. Huddersfield Town 1-0 over Swansea. So, your updated championship table. Ipswich and Leicester first and second, respectively. Yep. Wednesday are still 10 points off relegation, even with this win. If they do go and win.
Are they winning now?
Yeah, they're winning against Blackburn. They're in the 90th minute. They just Marvin Johnson just got their second goal in the 78th minute. So that's unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is. They're gonna win games. Oh, now they must have just banged in another goal. Scott says 3-1. So Blackburn Rovers will be the second team Sheffield Wednesday will defeat. Are we in for a
4 minutes? We got to watch 4 more minutes of this? Oh, my God.
Oh, where do our team go from here? We suck so bad, we are bad. What am I gonna do with my life when the Blades play in another 72 hours?
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to watch the Liverpool game, to be honest with you. That's right smack dab in the middle of my workday.
Oh, yeah. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock kickoff here, Eastern Standard Time. That means what, 12 your time?
Yep.
12 o'clock. I mean, there's no reason to watch it anyway. I mean, we're going to get stuffed. This will be the one game we'll pull an upset against a top 6 side. We'll beat Liverpool.
Yeah, we're due one of those, aren't we?
That game's at Bramall Lane, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think it's at Bramall Lane. Let's see. Checking. Hold with me. Yep. Matches.
Enhance.
Ooh, we have two at home in a week.
Is it 6? No,
not 6. Millwall and Sunderland end 1-1. Stop the rot there for Sunderland. Blow the full-time whistle, ref. Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Oh. 90 seconds left. Yeah, we know it's a free kick. Yeah, dude, we know it's a free kick. It's 5-0.
So what are you having for lunch today, Chad?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go out there and see what I have in the fridge. I gotta take a shower first, and then I'll probably eat some lunch.
I have a bunch of leftover turkey from Thanksgiving that I put in the freezer.
Oh, you put it in the freezer. I was gonna say that's probably bad if you just put it.
No. I do it every year. I make pot pies, so I think I'm gonna make a turkey pot pie.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds
Yeah.
delectable.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah, for freezing it. I didn't even think about freezing it.
Yeah, that's what
Good
you got to
idea.
do, man. I had like a whole bird, like
Yeah, it's true.
4 people for a 12-pound bird.
Yeah, that's true.
And Wes has made a save. Wes
Yes,
just made a save. All right.
Okay. Slow clap begins, and this one's over.
Oh, Macca on it. Macca.
Just take it to the corner flag. Can we hold the ball for the last 15 seconds of the
consolation. No.
game?
No.
All right, blow the full-time whistle rep. This bad boy's over. Come on. Surely got to be. Don't even let it kick.
Yeah.
Thank God this
That's
one's
it.
over.
All right. Remember to like and subscribe to the Chef United Way. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, X, Facebook, at Red Sheffield on Twitter, at the Red Half of Sheffield on Facebook. We have an Instagram page as well. That's at Red Half of Sheffield. Chad, you can follow at cjarvis_13. You can follow me at Nessman930. We might just do I don't know. We might try to find something fun to do rather than actually reviewing this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Are we finally? Maybe we'll finally do our full Monty review. We've been talking about that for like a year.
Yeah, anything's better than this.
Yeah, agreed. So tune in. We'll have some sort of podcast out this week at some point. Thank you all for watching. If you stuck with us, good on you. If you left early, don't blame you. I wanted to as well. I managed to stick it out. So anyway, have a good one.
All right, see you guys next week. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll decide. Okay. Peace. We are out. We are done with this.